Welcome to another full day of eating. I'm actually starting this video the day before my full day of eating. I thought it might be helpful to show you my actual Sunday meal prep that allows me to stay more consistent throughout the week. Everything I'm prepping today is pretty much just gonna be for my lunches. Now that I'm working full-time from home, I just do my snacks throughout the day. Before that, I spent 6 years in an office. I prepped all my snacks and my lunch and my breakfast for the whole week. Today, we're just gonna be prepping all the different things that are gonna go into my salad for the week. And then tomorrow, when I film the rest of the full day of eating, you'll see all of the snacks, breakfast, dinner, dessert, etc. I've already prepped the tofu. So I sliced it up and I pressed it to get as much of the moisture out as possible. I've preheated the oven to about 425 degrees. Now we're just gonna slice the tofu into cubes. There's still some moisture in them at this point, but there's just not as much water, so it'll cook a little bit better in the oven. I'm just gonna drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. A little bit of coconut aminos. I never measure anything, so, you know. Dash of sesame oil and a little bit of garlic powder. And then to make sure it crisps up nicely, we're gonna add some cornstarch. Spray a little olive oil. And then you just want to space them out so they're on one nice layer so they just cook a little bit better. I'm just going to throw these in the oven, and I mean, I've done this a million times and I just don't time things. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it. We're looking for them to become crispy, golden, beautiful. We're gonna do all the oven stuff first. So next is gonna be chickpeas. Eric and I have been really good about making our own black beans and pinto beans. We eat a lot of tacos around here, a lot of Mexican food. We just haven't done chickpeas yet. We will get on that. I do want to try to limit the use of cans. For now, can of chickpeas, I'm going to drain and rinse them until all the bubbles are gone. And I know it's gonna seem weird, the flavor combinations that I'm putting together, but the flavors all work together, trust me. Throw a little bit of olive oil on them. I need to refill it. I pretty much talk about this in every food video that I make, but having an olive oil sprayer, best thing. I think this is just made for the grill. If you just search like grill olive oil sprayer, it's so handy. You just give it a little bit of a spray, and then we're gonna add, I love paprika, so paprika, a little heavy-handed on that, garlic powder, and salt. I accidentally bought granulated salt instead of, you know, the kind that you put in a grinder, and makes me very angry with myself. Toss them around a little bit. This is a little trick so that you don't have to dirty a bowl. I used to put it all in a bowl, mix it around. This works just as well. So I'm gonna throw this in the oven as well. And for these, we're just looking to make sure they come out kind of crispy. I sometimes forget about them and overcook them and they become really crunchy, which is fine. Good on a salad, adds texture, but I don't want to make them too crispy. All right, there is one more thing we're gonna throw in the oven, but just for the sake of only having 2 pans in there, we'll do that last. It only takes maybe 10 minutes. Next, let's spiralize some zucchini. I would have never thought that I would like raw zucchini. And if you just cut it up into like chunks or circles, no chance. But I found that I do like them spiralized raw, just as a little addition to my salad. And whenever you do spiralized zucchini, it's good to do it at least a few hours before you're gonna use it, and then put it in the fridge because it helps get some of the extra moisture out. That's mostly for when you're cooking them, but I do find that I like them a little bit drier in my salads as well. And I like this spiralizer because it is simple, but you really can only do things that are like thin. So if I wanted to spiralize a sweet potato or something, this is not the kind of spiralizer that would work for that. And with this one, it could just go on forever. So I like to cut it off every once in a while so they're more like shorter noodles. Throw them in this ball jar and then pop them in the fridge. And each day I'll take a little bit out of here and enjoy. I usually just do 2, but I had 3 on hand and I don't feel like I'll use it if I don't eat it this way. Yep, and there you go. Next, we're gonna chop up a couple of cucumbers because these are my favorite vegetable. Sit. Here. Nice. There you go. So we're also gonna make a dressing, a lemon vinaigrette. Might do another half a lemon. 1.5 lemons. We'll add a little bit of olive oil. Add some salt and pepper, most important ingredient, Dijon mustard. And then we'll top it off with some garlic powder. We love our garlic around here. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of water and then I'm gonna blend it. Very liquidy, but you'll see tomorrow kind of how I use it. Perfect. So we've done the tofu, chickpeas, carrots, nope, cucumbers, zucchini, dressing, what else? Oh yeah, chickpeas are done. Flip over a little bit, but it's definitely looking like it's getting there. This is what it's gonna start to look like. Just gonna get a little bit crispy, a little bit golden. So I'm gonna throw this back in here. Macaroni is intently watching for anything to fall, huh? Anything at all. Oh, and one did, so there you go. If anything is just a little bit warm or a little bit hot, she freaks out on it, so. Macaroni versus the hot chickpea. You can eat it. Looking around it, seeing if I can get a little bit closer. Is it too hot? Guys, it's not too hot. She's just a chicken. Very last thing that we're gonna prep. We're gonna roast some things for a little crunchy topping to the salad. Some pepitas, pumpkin seeds. Just chuck them onto the pan. I do have some left over from last week, so that's why I'm not doing too many. I just wanna make sure I have enough for the week. And then quinoa. Throw it on the pan. And then I'm just gonna throw this in the oven. So I'm not doing anything to it. I did do it on the chickpea pan, so it might get a little bit of the flavoring from the chickpeas, but everything's pretty dried out. It's not like an oily pan or anything. Normally I would just take a fresh sheet, pour this stuff on it, pop it in the oven. You gotta keep an eye on it because this stuff kind of can burn fast. Probably, actually, let's just, I don't always set a timer, but for the amount of time I burn things, I probably should. So setting a timer. I just jar everything up. I will show you the final product of everything that I have prepped for the week, and then tomorrow you will see my full day of eating where I show you all of this put together plus a couple of other things. I obviously didn't show you everything to the salad because some stuff just doesn't need prepping. It just will be day of kind of thing. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2. Welcome to my full day of eating. It is 11 o'clock. I have had warm lemon water, which you saw. I had coffee. I've had more of my water. So what I like to do, and I just talked about this in my most recent YouTube video, but I like to fill up this gallon jug, and especially because I'm not working out right now, I don't drink the whole gallon, but it does help me drink more to see how much I'm drinking throughout the day. So I did fill this up, and then I filled up my water bottle from that. I truthfully have not had enough water, even though I did start my day off with water. And that's all I've had today. I had my first client Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, basically every day but Tuesday. I'm up at sometime between 4 and 5 a.m. and like I said, I'm not working out right now, so I haven't had as much of an appetite in the morning. Most of the time I don't eat really until 11 or noon anyway, but especially with not working out. I am hungry now though, so I'm gonna eat my first snack slash meal of the day. It's gonna be yogurt, and I get asked to do more of these, and I just think it's funny because it literally year to year to year, not even just video to video, I eat a lot of the same things a lot of the time, especially through the week. Weekends usually can be a different story because I'll go out to eat or something like that, but generally week to week it is the same. Vanilla Greek yogurt. I just have fresh ground almond butter from Fresh Time. It's probably a little under 2 tablespoons, a little bit under a serving. And then I mix it up, and then I add some of this pre-mix. I pre-made it the other week. It's got flaxseed, chia seed, unsweetened coconut, and cinnamon. So I mix that in as well. I've got some work to do for both of my jobs, so I'm kind of bound to the computer a little bit this morning. I will get out and walk a little bit more. Oh, of course, I didn't film it, but we did go for a walk earlier. Every morning we go for our walk. So we did that. It is really cold outside though. It was snowing. It's end of April and I'm so sick of it. I'm so ready for Florida. We're going in a couple weeks. I'm gonna have this snack and I will catch up with you for lunch. All right, it is now 12:47 and it is time for lunch. I'm officially hungry. This is the meal that I prepped yesterday, that I walked you through that whole prep. So I'm gonna show you how I put it together now. We're gonna start with the greens. Organic spring mix, like spinach and other stuff. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my dressing, drizzle it over, and then you just give it a little mix. Massage the greens. They digest better if you massage them with some oil or dressing. All right, and then we have some microgreens. I have broccoli sprouts today. I did just order, I'm super excited for this, I did just order a microgreen growing kit so that I can grow my own, so that I'm not always having to purchase them in this plastic. Actually, I'll probably make a video when that comes, just to kind of show you my process there. I am no expert because I've never done it before, but it looks easy, it seems easy, and if I can grow my own all year round, love it. Some spiralized zucchini. My salads are always ginormous, but I'm all about that food volume. So all of these vegetables, all these different greens are really good, full of water, tofu on it. Chickpeas, some cucumbers. Again, more greens, more water content. Top it with the pepitas and quinoa that we roasted. Don't try to cut corners by not roasting it because it makes a huge difference to roast it. And then I'm topping it with some feta because I love feta. Literally the most giant packed salad, but it is gonna be so delicious, so good. I do have another client today at 4. I leave here, I do have to actually run to the grocery store, so I leave here about 3:15, so 2.5, little over 2 hours from now. This will hold me over for quite a while, so I don't know. Sometimes I do have a snack, sometimes I don't. We will see. That is the salad. So that was everything I prepped yesterday. Super easy to just throw it together. If I was still working in the office, I would have taken 5 jars like this, and then you just fill it from the bottom up. So I started with the greens, I ended with the toppings. What I would do in here is I would start with the toppings. I keep my cheese separate, so I'd put feta in like a smaller container, but I'd start with the toppings, so the roasted nuts, so that when you dump it in your bowl in the office, the salad flips over. I would make 5 of these and just have them for the week. All I would have to do, grab it out of the fridge and go. And that's what I did every day for over 6 years. It's a decent amount of work up front, but it is so worth it to stay on track to have healthy lunches throughout the week. It's time for dinner, but I'm actually not going to show you what we're having for dinner today because I am filming a full week of dinners. That video is going to be up next week, so look out for that. I did have a little bit of pretzels after I had those plantain chips, and yeah, so we're gonna eat dinner and then I'll show you anything else after dinner, and stay tuned for that video next week. Make sure you do subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss when that video goes live next Monday. Also, I was just talking, well, I don't know, because I'm filming 2 videos this week, I'm all over the place with what things I tell what video. But the microgreens kit just came in today, so I'm super excited to get that set up. We are leaving for vacation in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna wait to set it up, but stay tuned for that video as well, because that will be coming. I will show you how I set them up. I'll show you the progress as it goes along. I'm super excited to be able to use these for my salad and to stop buying all the plastic. We just finished dinner and it was delicious, so make sure you tune in next week to my full week of dinners video. That recipe will be in that video. I'm finishing off today's full day of eating with dessert, frozen mango. I've been having this dessert for a very long time. It's just so good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something away from it. And throughout the next few weeks, I'm gonna have mostly food and lifestyle type videos on my YouTube channel, but normally I post workouts every single Monday when I'm not injured. So I will get back to that soon. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you subscribe. Go ahead and check out any of my other videos. I have a lot of workouts. I have over 100 up there now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.